Theater of the Mind Flare.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theater of the Mind Flare.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, brought to you by KKK Anal, the only anal bleaching by white assholes for white assholes. Clean, clear, and cleansed. I'm Jacob Machin. That's Caleb Dowdall. Hello.
Is this what happens when we give you time to prepare?
Yeah.
Is that the one you wanted to run by me?
Yep.
Yeah, I wish you had.
He had 3 weeks to think about this.
God, I'd do. Okay.
Damn.
How you doing, Caleb?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm pretty good.
I
Nice segue.
I apologize. We are not supported by any of those fucking scumbags. Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer. I'm Jacob Machin. That's Caleb Dowdall. We're here with the usual suspects. -1. Let's start from one end. Danielle Butlin, how you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yes,
Yep.
good to know. Daelyn Lester-Serafini, how you doing?
Pretty decent.
Nice. Luke Sykes, how are you?
I'm great. I would say Blues Brothers is better than The Usual Suspects.
I would agree with you there.
Huh. All right.
Only because the director.
I've seen neither.
You've seen neither?
Yeah.
Ooh, they're both very fun. And we have a special guest. Thank you for the drum roll. Stepping in, because Hercules Mays cannot make it for the next little while. We have a very special guest. He's itching to speak. He's opening his mouth. And the first word he's going to say is going to be dynamite. We have Michael Briganti.
Brigantia! No, it's not Briganti. It's Briganti. Yes, excited to be here.
You said when you did hear that on the podcast, the Temple of Brigantia, you were like, what?
Well, I thought you based the whole podcast off of me. That's why I was very.
Oh, we did.
very
We've been
focused.
stalking you
Yeah.
meticulously.
So
The
give away
whole
any
thing has been
trade
to try and get
secrets.
you
Exactly.
to be here.
Exactly.
So that we
And-
could.
Don't mind
Yeah.
the smell of chloroform. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
give in.
You get used to it.
Yeah. You become immune to the smell of it. How you doing?
Good. Happy to be here. Told you I was a little nervous because I'm actually a fan of you guys.
Someone
You
has
know,
to
you
be.
listen to the podcast.
Top 3 episodes, go.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, they're my favorite too,
Going
Michael.
for the classics.
They're my favorite
the classics.
What order?
Where it all started.
the beginning.
1, 2, and 3.
The first, the second, and the third.
So it's literally gone downhill from the start. If you listen, you mean turn this down? Is that...
No. I wasn't used to you. I haven't heard you speak in like 3 weeks because we haven't seen each other for like
Oh, we
3
actually
weeks.
met
We
up
had
and
pizza.
ate pizza only a few days ago. So
It was like a week ago.
oh, Wednesday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Hey,
Slowly getting older.
Does your body still feel wrecked?
I feel physically and emotionally drained.
From your birthday or just from being old?
From everything, but especially from being old.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Caleb, as a birthday gift, I got you a doctor's appointment.
Oh, I don't
so
want it.
excited for you to go.
I don't want it.
You're going to find out some terrible, terrible things about yourself.
It's one of those things. The further you leave it, the worse it's going to be. So the more you don't
ignore
want it.
You have to ignore it.
You want to get to the point where you're
I'm
80 and they're
committed
like,
now.
you're dying, and you're like, yeah, I know. Cool.
Yeah, but I don't know what of, and I'm happy. Happy with
I'll
that.
roll the dice.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
It truly is. We are going to play an improv game. We're going to play a version of Space Jump,
Ooh, okay.
an oral version of Space Jump.
I don't know
Where-
what this
I was going to
is.
say we all know what Space Jump is.
Yeah.
What do you think Space Jump is, Caleb?
An improv game.
Yeah, keep going.
You've
got
where
this.
you jump from character to character.
Well, not too.
In
Yeah.
a location, someone comes up with a location, and then the next person has to jump
Uh-huh.
location or space, as the actors would call it.
Pretty fucking close.
Is that good?
Improv noob. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Space Jump traditionally would be a single person starts on stage with a scene. The director or whoever's in charge will call Space Jump, and they freeze in a pose. And then another person steps on and begins a different scene from that pose, and so on and so forth. You keep adding cast members until everyone's on stage in chaos, and then you call it backwards again, and you strip back the scenes back to their original scenes until you're back to the original.
Are all the actors doing the same scene or their own individual scene?
Every time something else
when you start a new
you
scene.
start a new
And
scene.
then you have to try and remember what the scenes were as each person
Yes.
leaves the stage.
So the way we're going to do it is with a phrase. As you say a line, I will shout out Space Jump. The next person steps in and repeats that line, beginning a new scene. And
Oh,
you
makes
continue on
sense.
together until we have all 4 of you in the scene. and then we'll strip it back again. And if it's shit, we'll cut it.
Wee!
Michael, there's a lot of that
Yeah.
going to be happening. Just so you know.
Let's do it.
Don't be afraid to fuck up.
Yeah.
I'll go up first.
Okay.
Oh, fuck no.
We have a volunteer. All right, can I get everyone's hands in the air for a second? Daelyn put her hands up first, so she will be number one.
She has to put 2 hands up.
This is the second time I've done this.
I love the enthusiasm.
Hands.
No, when someone tells me to put their hands up, I put hands plural.
Yeah. You raise the roof.
Only when it's for Detroit.
I listen.
Michael, you're the guest. Can I
Yeah.
get a location, please?
Location. You're in a bakery.
You're in a bakery. Yeah, let's just go with a bakery. You're on your own in a bakery.
1 cup flour, 3/4 cup butter, 2.5 pounds of sugar. That can't be right. That's not. No. Wait, hold on. Let me just look through. Okay. Recipe. Yeah. 2.5 pounds. Did that kill a person? I feel like that might kill a person.
Space jump.
That might kill a person, doctor. You can't put that there.
My textbook said that I can absolutely put a kidney wherever I want, especially when it is taken on 2.5 pounds of sugar. So I will do whatever I goddamn please in my operating room.
You can't be reading your textbook while operating. That will kill a person. Let me see. Who's this written by? Dr. Nick Riviera?
He's the only source I trust.
Well, hot damn. Okay. What else does he say? What else can we stick where?
Well, he does say that the lungs are actually, you can swap them in for livers in terms of absorbing alcohol.
Absorbing alcohol through
Yeah.
your lungs.
Yeah, I got a community college degree in medicine, but I don't think anyone could tell.
Oh, that why it was with PH little d.
Yes, yeah,
Right.
yeah. I
To
didn't
get the big
full-
D, you need to
Space jump.
to get the big,
Big D, you need to go to.
To get the big D, students, you have to do some extra credit. And you two are my bottom students of math class. So what are we willing to do to get the big D?
Sorry, do you mean like, so if I want to go from like an F to a D, then I need to do.
You gotta F the D.
Professor, the alphabet actually goes A, B, C, D, E, F. You missed a letter.
Yes, that's exactly why you're my bottom student there, little Johnny. Because grades are not done by alphabets. You gotta put in the work, guys.
Space jump.
You got to put in the work, guys. If you want to win this week's epic weight loss challenge, you just have to push hard. So I want to see sweat. I want to see sweat coming down your faces. So are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
I just tied my shoelace. I'm good.
Okay. We're going to start with star jumps. Let's go. We're all going.
Star jump.
Jumping jacks.
Oh, well, why did you just say so?
They're the same thing.
Because I think they have to stick to
Fair
like
enough.
specific CrossFit terminology. I don't think they're allowed to say other things.
Yeah, we have a whole like dictionary just for CrossFit.
Wait, so what are push-ups?
What did it taste like?
Push-ups are like floor movers.
Floor movers.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm strong enough.
Well, you're not going to be strong enough if you don't try.
Do starfish help with losing weight? Because I'm willing to try.
What's he doing? Why is he just
I'm doing
punching
floor
the
pushes.
Okay, let me try. Ow, my arm! Oh, my arm!
Space jump.
Wow, Mr. Braden, I can't believe you like broke his arm because he refused to do your extra credit. That just seems kind of wrong.
These
but I'm a
kids
little
are you kids are
impressed.
getting soft nowadays. We gotta resort to these really extreme measures.
I told you I can't undo my shoelaces. I don't know why. They got Velcro.
What
Why
does that have to do with your math?
I need to count with my toes.
Space jump.
As a doctor, I always count with my toes. Body parts are meant to be useful.
That's why you put toes on your back of your hands.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm a real pioneer, and I think you as a nurse practitioner should really, you know what? Why don't you step in and take over this surgery?
But let me take over. Can I attach an ear to his lower back?
Space jump.
Now, could I attach an ear to a lower back? I mean, if I was in Sweeney Todd, then I could do whatever I goddamn want, but I can't because it's Catherine's Bakery and I can't sort of humans in Catherine's bakery. Wouldn't go very well with the flower decor, I guess.
Okay. And we'll call it there.
The internal monologue.
You left my psychosis alone in a bakery.
I mean, you put your hand up first. What can I say? That is how you play oral space jump, I guess. Space jump.
Speaking of oral, should we play some D&D?
This is a podcast.
Can I give a shout out to Michael for like getting the vibes of this podcast pretty immediately with his teacher?
Even if he hadn't listened to us, your intro, I think, would have set the vibes.
Yeah, I hope no one actually thinks we're represented or like anything to do with that shit.
No,
I'm surprised you had it in your notebook. You wrote it down. I thought
You know when I was sitting here with my head in my hands, and Luke was like, "So, how far away did the clicker work from?" And I was like, "Yeah, over there somewhere." That was
That's
me
when you were
writing
writing
that. Yeah.
deep.
When it comes
Strike
to
it while
you,
it's hot.
yeah, exactly. Yes,
You did extra credit to get a big D at school, didn't you?
Me?
he
Yeah.
F the D.
Yeah, I've never had a big D except in school.
Right.
All right. Well, speaking of wish fulfillment, how about we play some D&D?
Leader of the mind flip.
In our last session, Etterath had headed off for a haircut and met the only child left apparently in the village, a young boy named Pip, who apparently got the short end of the stick and is now doing 5 or 6 jobs in the village of Bale. Afterwards, he joined you in a frivolous night of fun and karaoke. You guys had a lot of interesting conversations, including one about the choosing, where 3 out of 4 of you are from. You guys let Safirith know about basically this year-long ritual that all Fionians have to partake in, or else be shunned from Fionian society. You all had your own individual takes on what this meant as a Fionian, and afterwards, Bias and Agenar stayed up a little bit later discussing the role of Brigantia, Agnar's god. Bias asked Agenar to speak to her god and did not get a response. You looked around and noticed that the bar was starting to close up now. You saw Nim peek around the corner of the stairs and head up to his room, which is where we're going to begin our session now. You see, pretty much you're left alone now in this tavern. All the glasses are gone. The shutters are up on the windows. It's all quiet.
Oh, well, I guess everybody's gone upstairs.
Maybe we should head that way too.
Well, yes, I suppose so. I don't understand why you're so bothered by all the gods. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me that you're very upset by them, but then want to be one.
I want to be one because they got power, but they aren't gods. They aren't infallible. They don't do anything that's not in their own selfish interests.
Well, I mean, you have some gods that are not very nice, and other gods that are nice, I suppose.
In your perception?
Yes. But, I mean, if you don't think they're very good, then why would you want to be one? Just for power?
No, I want to go up there and kill one.
Why do you want to do that?
Because I don't think he deserves his position. I don't think they deserve to be called the god, quite frankly. And they don't deserve to have people worship them, that's for damn sure.
So, one god in particular?
Aye.
Which one?
Arwen.
Why?
They have an interesting way of running things behind the scenes that I don't think most people are aware of.
That's a very vague answer for a very...
Let me ask you a question. Do you know everything that goes on behind the closed doors of your church?
No.
No. You don't know what's going on in this temple that you want to go to right now, do you?
Well, no, we don't know anything because we haven't heard anything.
Exactly. They keep what they want you to know. They give it to you. Everything else they keep to themselves. It's all about power.
Well, then, surely you must have... What do you know that's made you so angry about it?
The parts that I know are the parts that they made me do. And the parts that they made me do are things that might make you look differently upon my jolly self.
So you used to worship or follow a god?
I would use the term used to. I don't think they would use the term used to.
How do you mean?
I don't have my character sheet up, but I cast a spell.
Oh.
Don't know what spell it is.
Just any old spell?
Just any old spell that's visible.
Oh, okay. So you want to use like a cantrip? You want
Let me get my D&D Beyond up.
Okay.
Do you kind of
I
have
was like, you rolling the dice on this spell.
I'll roll it random.
So we're playing D&D.
Right.
I do some kind of magic thing?
I thought we were still in the game. Okay.
Non-specific magic.
I do a magic thing.
Cast magic TM.
I don't think I got anything that's visible, to be honest.
No, you really, all your effects are felt, not seen, unless you find Steed.
No.
Oh, because that's
Cruel.
I'll just lay my hand on your shoulder and cast healing. Well, I'll just look at you and I'll say, like, I hope you have a good sleep and feel better in the morning. And you should feel the effects of healing hands sort of flow through
Lay
you.
on hands.
Lay on hands, that's the
Cool.
one. It's been a long time since I played.
Magic. TM.
just
DM,
like
describe my magic form.
Well, you feel a tingling. Is that okay? Okay, Luke?
Fucking work. I
A
don't think that would
tingling?
work.
A warmth. You feel a warmth.
A nondescript tingling
There's
warmth.
a light. There's a warmth. There's tingling. There's a glow.
I'll leave this with you before I go to bed and we can move on.
we're sort of walking up the stairs.
I got a message to kill Bucky when we were out in the woods
A message from who?
from my god.
That doesn't sound like a very nice god.
Right.
But-
That's now you see where I'm coming from.
Well, I sort of, but I still don't understand why you'd want to be like that then.
Who says I would be like that? Who says I'm going to take his place?
I mean, you're the one who said you wanted to be like, or to be a god.
Aye.
So,
Every god has their own thing.
yes, but I don't know.
It's
I
your
was
perception thinking that I'm
Exactly.
going to be that.
No, but you when I said that Brigantia was good and kind, you told me that almost wasn't possible, really.
The
And
part
yet,
that you see is good and kind. The part that people see of my god is sometimes good and kind. They don't see the part that I know. You don't know what's
so are
going on
you
behind
going
the
to be a
scenes.
good and kind god? Or are you going to be just like that? That's what I don't understand. If you
We'll just have to find out, won't we? You want to see what kind of god I'm going to be? Help me get there.
Oh, that.
Chicken grumble.
Agenar just like sort of like very, very
Good.
sort of yeah. Befuddled and conflicted about the conversation. Kind of.
I'll say goodnight, Agenar, but just know anything I think about your god is not what I think about you.
Well, like that sort of sounds like maybe a compliment. So I'm thank you. I think. Good night, Bias.
Good night. Lock your door. There's that weirdo Nim looking around these corners.
Oh, we're going to have a conversation about Nim at some point too. Not tonight.
And as he laughs, he just shuts the door.
You both head off to bed.
Bias, there's 4 chairs in your room.
Nim!
And you can vaguely hear the sound of someone patting all.
You all have a pretty decent sleep comparatively to some of the nights you previously had over the last week. Safirith, do you sleep?
Oh, that's right.
Because you don't have to sleep anymore, right?
So instead, Safirith is I'm sitting in my room when I go to bed, and I take out my tattoo gun, or a tattoo machine, just thinking about everything that has been happening recently and how I just feel like I have so much energy in my body. And so I just start really absently doing a design on my arm, and it starts looking more and more like a moon.
Okay.
And as I'm doing it, it starts faintly glowing, and my body just feels like it's already rested, and some kind of energy is coming from somewhere, but I don't sleep.
Nice. Yeah, you start to feel your eyes start to strain a little bit, but as you start to draw this tattoo on your arm, you feel yourself become refreshed and rejuvenated. You see as you're drawing the moon, similar to how Vasily had shown you with her ink and needle, it seems to kind of encompass and spread out outside of the lines that you're actually drawing. It's nearly like your thoughts being put into print on the skin, as you're drawing it, and it does give it kind of like a faint glow and then dims slightly. And yeah, you are, for all intents and purposes, rested.
Amazing. And then I spend the rest of the night just sitting in front of the open window and just sketching outside.
You guys awake to the sound of a rooster outside. It's very stereotypical. It's morning time sound.
Wake up. It's morning.
That's what the roosters sound like.
That's what they sound like in Bucked.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. A lot of wake up.
Wake up, you
Wake up,
dirty
it's
heathens.
morning.
Oh my God, yeah, because they're probably all Eric Cochran, and so they're all they're all just yelling, "Wake up!
Wake up! Wake up!
Can't help it. It's compulsive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down to try and get some breakfast.
Yeah, you walk down, you can smell the sweet aroma of cooking sausage, some eggs, and then when you come down the stairs, you're hit with the scent of some nice like brewed coffee as well. The tavern looks kind of about half full, people milling around, some kind of conversing, some eating. Seems to be a few rough heads on people this morning, like that they might have had too good a night. You see one guy like clearly rubbing his eyes, like clearly he didn't get enough sleep. You don't see any of your companions down, but you see Honk behind the bar.
Okay, I'll go up and
Hi there. Hi there.
hi.
Hey, what were you? Are you hungry? You want some food, or you want some? Maybe some
Whatever's
cup
cooking
of Joe.
smells really good.
I'll get you one of everything. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sure. It's on the house. It's on the house.
Oh no! You don't.
No. You guys are here to save the children. So it's the worst we can do. You didn't
We're on
forget.
episode 20, by the way.
Yeah, but
Well, you're gonna be fed up to. You get to eat before you find the children, right? Have a seat. I'll get you something.
Thank you.
He kind of stomps over, picks up a big plate, slops some sloppy eggs, some sausage, some like roast peppers and stuff like that. Brings a big kind of pot of hot coffee and kind of plunks it down in front of you.
Amazing. Thank you.
No problem at all. Will your friends be joining you?
I don't know. I don't think anyone's awake yet, but
Morning.
Oh, good morning. Would you like something as well?
What she's got?
Same thing. Okay, coming right up.
Morning.
good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
You guys stay up much later after I went to bed?
No, we went pretty soon after the show ended. Kind of died down quick.
Also, he gave breakfast on the house
Oh, awesome.
because we're going to save the children.
You are going to save the children.
Plonks the food down in front of you, Bias. Plonks a coffee down.
I was worried. Maybe you weren't. Maybe people around here.
No. We want to save the children. I just feel bad with everyone giving us so much stuff before we've done.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's preemptive. Speaking of children, have you seen Pip around? Pip's supposed to come in here first thing and help with the breakfast and stuff. He's not normally late, but
Wasn't he in here last thing as well?
yeah. He gets an 8-hour rest.
Was
and he
that the
comes
kid
back
that
in.
had like 17 jobs?
Yeah. The last kid of
The
Belle.
doors crash open and you see Pip stumble by. He's like covered in chimney suit and he's carrying like a little brush. And he goes, "Oh, sorry, Hook, I'm here.
I thought maybe you'd been kidnapped as an incentive for them to go down there, but that's okay. I'm glad you're here. Get to work.
I was cleaning the chimney.
Oh, which chimneys?
All of them.
Oh, every single one.
Every single one. I haven't slept.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Could you get to work?
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you.
And it hands Pip like a tray of food to take upstairs to someone that's staying upstairs.
He runs upstairs with the food.
Can I look to see if Nim is anywhere in the vicinity right now?
You can make a perception check.
Sure. 21.
With a 21, you look around, you can see Daft Punked, kind of head in his hands, kind of rubbing his eyes. You can see Frong, the female ogre, kind of steps in and starts to help her husband, kind of wraps a tea towel around
Give her
her.
a wave.
She waves back. No sign of Nim.
All right, Pip. It's safe for now.
What was that? You hear him shout from downstairs.
If you see a weird elf tap a chair, don't sit near him.
You got a bus?
Hello. Good morning. What?
You're so quiet when you want to be.
Would have thought your claws would be clicking on the ground, but no.
Oh, no, I trimmed them.
Okay.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, I did. Thank you. I slept very well.
Good.
After the nap yesterday and then the second sleep, it was quite nice.
Yeah, well, I think you needed it.
Yes, I think so. How did you sleep, both of you?
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't sleep?
What?
I don't know. Just didn't need to, but I feel okay. Yeah.
Do you feel okay? And I'm going to make a medicine check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
19?
You look over at Safirith. She seems in good health. She seems well rested. She doesn't seem to be suffering from any kind of lack of sleep or exhaustion at all.
Oh, you do seem okay.
I don't know. I can't explain all my magic.
Are you half elf?
No, although I don't know all of my family very well, so there's always a possibility.
Do you usually not sleep?
No, I don't know. I was just kind of messing around with the machine that Vasily adapted for me, and yeah, I don't know.
So you think maybe
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you fully covered? Can we see this new tattoo?
And I just pull up my sleeve.
Okay.
Sorry, did you? Do you want? You weren't in the tent when I took my shirt off, so
That's
joke's
right.
on you.
Well, that's what I mean. All right, do we see anything?
Yeah. You can see a little it looks like a full moon, but part of it's shaded and in shadow. And it kind of looks like almost like light is leaking out of it a little bit.
Anything we should be worried about?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a good thing.
Okay. Sure.
I don't know. I'm still learning and I'm still figuring it out. And
Breakfast for you.
Thank you.
No problem. Good luck with the kids.
How much is vegetarian on the plate?
Oh, nothing. Oh, the peppers, I guess. Probably cooked in the same pan.
Agnar's gonna eat the peppers.
oh,
Yeah, you can have my peppers.
Oh, thank you.
Has anyone
Do you
seen
want
Etterath?
these
I was just
sausages?
about to say it. Should I go look for him?
I don't know. Maybe go get him up or something.
He's probably sleeping. He does like to.
Tell you what, you check his room. I'll check the alleyway, see if he passed out in the garbage again.
Yeah, that's actually probably a pretty good call. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd like to get leaving pretty soon.
Yes, we really should.
Try and go save those children, everyone.
Yes.
Talking about okay, I'll I also want to save the children myself, but I'm just feeling a lot of outward pressure from the community.
talking about the
Yeah, you know when you say yes to a gig and you're just like, I got to do that gig on the weekend, don't I?
I accepted a side quest so long ago. All right, I'll
You
go up.
declared the side quest.
Yeah, it's true. I'll go upstairs and try and check his room.
I'll go out with my plate and check the garbage.
I'll eat breakfast by myself.
Yeah. As you sit and eat breakfast by yourself, you see a familiar Vidalcan head kind of turn to you and go, "Oh, hey, did you enjoy the music last night?"
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. I remember talking on the way in. You said you'd come watch me sing. I'm glad you checked it out.
Yes, we did hear a lot of singing.
What
yes.
was your favorite?
Oh my goodness, there was something about a waitress in a...
Yes, in a cocktail bar. Yes, it's one of my favorites too. We cut to Safirith upstairs. Safirith, you walk up the wooden stairs down the corridor. You can see the rooms either side of this corridor is very Shining-esque. Kind of lanterns lit even in this early morning.
Would I know which room?
You and Etterath walked up relatively together, so you'd
so
know
his
which
was,
one Etterath is.
near
Yeah.
me. I'll just knock on the door.
Knock on the door. There's no answer.
Is it locked?
You try the handle.
Yeah.
It is locked.
Etterath, come on! You've got to get up. It's time for school.
No, I'm not talking. Time for school. You hear a door open down the end. Caleb, you're not needed. Yeah. This way we can play.
This is streaming live. So
Wait, he does noises?
A familiar elven head kind of pokes around the corner and says, "Hello there. Are you looking for your furry, scaly friend?"
Yeah, he's. We're wanting to try and leave, but he's not.
I saw him step out last night when I went downstairs.
He left.
Oui.
Did you see him come back?
No, I did not, but I wanted to get some sleep myself.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay, well, enjoy your day. Shuts his
Thanks.
door.
Can I try and pick the lock?
What have you got to pick the lock?
Oh, maybe actually nothing.
Fucking Nim. What did Nim do?
I have acid. Can I dissolve the lock?
He's like an ass. I swear to God, if you're playing Nim, I'm leaving.
Oh, I don't know. Am I in Etterath's room? I don't know.
No, wait. Actually, I won't do that to Frong and Honk. I should go downstairs. Oh, actually, I have earrings. Can I use an earring to try and pick the lock?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
So
Yeah.
amped enough.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Okay. I'll take out one of my earrings and. Oh, that is a 10.
Yeah, you start to fumble, but one, it doesn't seem like it's quite the right size to kind of perfectly get in. You kind of twist it in as much as you can, but you end up just kind of like sawing away like a little bit of the wood, and you think maybe that would be enough, but it doesn't budge.
Okay. I'll go back downstairs.
You go back down. Bias has gone out to the alley. You walk down to where the trash that, Etterath has slept in before.
Yeah.
He could possibly be underneath it. There's a lot of it.
I tossed the coin of screaming into the air.
Excellent. Go ahead and make your saving throw for your coin of screaming as you toss it in the air.
16 total.
As you toss the coin of screaming in the air, it shrieks. You flip it. Your ears throb a little bit, and kind of stumbling out from behind a barrel there, a red cloaked figure kind of steps out, covering its ears. You see another one kind of step out, kind of gesturing like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And a third one steps out as well as they advance on you, Bias.
Either side of both of the alley, basically blocking any exit.
I've been wanting to have a conversation with you guys. And I pull out my Warhammer.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
15 plus -1. So 14.
At the beginning of the round. What would you like to do?
Me? Shit, I'm first. Oh, that's unexpected. I don't know how to play. I do. I walk up to this guy, just the guy who's not deaf. I'll go to this guy. So are you going to tell me what's going on? And then I'll swing my Warhammer at him.
Getting mixed vibes here.
Yeah.
He opens his mouth.
16.
16 definitely hits.
9 damage.
9 points of damage as you whack the first one in the chin.
You see a few teeth go flying out of his mouth.
Yeah.
I got 2 attacks. How does he look?
He looks fine. He looks like he's taken a hammer to the face, and he's just like, and he looks back at you with fire in his eyes.
So as I swing from like the bottom right to top left up, I'll do a quick reverse and swing back down, come back the other way with another attack. Yeah, that's an 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits.
That's 10 damage. Max damage, baby.
10 points of damage. You whack him twice. Excellent. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Tell me what the fuck's going on. And that's it.
Up close, you can tell this guy appears to be a tabaxi, someone from Fianna, in these red cloaks, and he's got like this black kind of mask across himself, across his face. He steps in, says nothing, and is going to slice at you with a little short sword twice. 18 to hit and a 15 to hit.
The both miss.
Okay, nice. He swings at you and he looks over his shoulder at the others and says, "Some help!" You watch as the deaf one kind of is looking around going, "Ma, ma, ma, ma," kind of fucking with his ears, trying to figure that out. The other one is going to step up to you.
Oh, wait. I just took my shield off one of those hit because I didn't bring my shield out.
One of those hit? Yeah.
So my
Okay.
AC is actually 17, not 19.
Beautiful.
So I block one with the base of my staff of the axe, knock it away, and stabs me with the other side.
You take 6 points of slashing damage, and I'll get you to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw,
shit.
please.
That's not good. Ooh, 14 plus 3, 17.
17. Okay. You feel this you feel this toxin start to seep through you very, very slowly. And as it kind of seeps into you, I'm just going to roll it here because it's quicker and easier. You take 9 points of poison damage as this
On a
envenom-
success?
Yes. this envenomed blade kind of starts to seep into you. The other guy is running up behind you. He's going to take movement and action to get in behind you. Bias, you've got guys behind you, guys in front of you. The guy up back here is going to try to fire off a crossbow bolt at you. One of his mates is kind of blocking you, so you've got a half cover through him. He fires his crossbow off. That is an 18 to hit you -2, so a 16 to hit you.
That misses.
Excellent.
Yes.
The bolt flies off and kind of hits the
Ricochets
barrel
off my
to the
shield.
side there.
On my shell.
End of that round, you hear kind of running from people either side of the alleyway there, people freaking out, kind of trying to get away as there's a brawl happening. Over to you, Bias. What would you like to do?
I am going to, on the guy running up behind me,
Yeah.
command.
Yeah, you're going to spin around and command the guy behind you?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say so it's a DC 15 Wisdom save, or do I attack? Save. DC 15 Wisdom
15
save.
wisdom save. Okay. Wisdom save. He's got +0 to this. I'm going to roll it on the board in front of you.
Yes.
Excellent.
That was a 3.
The command works. What do you say?
I say flee.
Okay. Excellent. Anything else you wish to do with your turn?
That was one action. Do I get another action to attack, or does that take up both actions?
No, you'd have to action surge. Just casting a spell uses up your actions. Your attack action is if you take an attack action with a weapon.
But
You have two of them.
I don't have an action surge, so I'll just say that. I don't think I'll go, and then I'll pop out my shield. I'll like slam my forearm against my shell, and like that, and the shield pops out in front of me.
Excellent. The shield pops out. These silent assassins, you watch as the one that you command turns and immediately starts to flee. Almost all his speed and movement to get away from you in that turn. As soon as he gets to the end there, he kind of shakes his head like, what the fuck just happened? The guy that is muted is going to run up towards you. He's going to use his movement and his action to move as quickly to you as possible, giving his friend in front of you, the first guy that hit you, the guy that you've damaged the most, he's going to attack you with advantage, flanking. 17! Misses as he
Thanks to my
slices at you
shield.
with that envenomed sword. Bounces off again. Bias.
Slam my shield down in front of him.
As your turn comes back around, everything goes black. Completely dark.
Fuck.
And you just hear, my friends, we can all settle this amicably, no? There's no need for violence.
Would you like to describe and introduce yourself and let Bias know exactly what he wouldn't see as a sphere of darkness encompasses that area?
No one would see this, but if someone was watching from behind, they would see standing at about 5'9", you see a dark cloaked figure, slim build with a mix of elf and human-like features, with black stubble speckled on his cheeks, along with a well-grown and well-kept black mustache, and the soul patch underneath his lip.
Fuck yeah!
A little bit autobiographical. His hair, which is also black, grows out down to about his shoulders and covers his pointed elf-like ears. He has dark eyes, but if you look closely, they would be a deep midnight blue, and he has a scar that runs from just below his cheekbone down to the edge of his lip. And he has a few piercings on his face, on his eyebrows. He has 2 soft gold rings, and on his ear, he also has a light green golden ring on the tip. On the bottom, he has 2 light blue feathers and 1 very light pink feather. His clothes are a mix of black and dark blue leathers, furs, pelts that almost blend together as one. Waist robes wrap around his hips, along with some pouches and potions for utility. And finally, on his right shoulder, you see a sort of bronze decorative piece. And underneath, a cloak kind of billows out over his right shoulder. And it's not quite a cape, but it's sort of like a sash of sorts. His clothes are functional. They're a bit worn out, seem to have seen some adventuring, but they're finely crafted and very well made, and also a little bit stylish.
That's subjective.
Yeah.
Pizzazz with it. And he stands with an upright posture, and he seems to carry himself pretty well.
Excellent. Bias. In this absolute darkness, you hear the stranger's voice. You can feel the hustle, the bustle of the guys in front and behind you. They're also freaking out with this darkness. What would you like to do? What would you like to do?
You fuckers never play fucking fair. Another one. I'm just gonna swing out at the person that in front of me.
Go ahead and swing with disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
So 13 to hit.
13 misses as you swing out. You whiff with the first swing.
And bring it back round horizontally back the same way.
Yeah. Put the thing down, flip it and reverse it.
12 plus 5, 17.
17 hits.
Yeah, and I'm going to do a Wrathful Smite.
Nice. Same guy that you... guy that you...
that I've been going at before.
Excellent, excellent.
So make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
15, DC 15.
15 on the board.
Yeah,
A 4.
So as I come on through, I'm like you. I just start saying, fight fucking fair, or I'm gonna come at you hard. And he takes 1d6 extra psychic damage, plus my d8 because still single-handed. 8 damage plus he is now fear. He now has fear.
Yeah.
He's frightened.
He has fear.
As he has fear. As you say, fight fair, you hear him say, "This is not of our doing."
You come at me.
Okay, he is now frightened.
Start fucking talking, I'll stop hitting.
He steps away from you. He backs up, steps back, kind of hits the edge of the darkness and steps out of it, kind of takes a deep breath, says, "What is this?" He cannot see you. He is going to... Does he spot you, stranger?
Where would I have come from?
Where do you think you would be?
I guess it would be from just outside that alley.
I'll say that, like, you're kind of back here a little bit. You've thrown your shit in there. He's stepping back. He's looking in at that darkness, trying to kind of pokes his head back in, pokes his head out. Can't see shit. The guy behind you, Bias, is going to swipe at you as well with disadvantage. That's a nat 1. Do you want to go ahead and roll for me your weapon damage? Just straight weapon damage.
That's a 5.
A 5. Excellent. As he swings in toward you, he kind of stumbles, and you hold up your hammer, and he just full on goes bang, conks his head on it, and stumbles back a little bit. He's going to backpedal and try and find his way out because he's been hit. He's going to trip over and land in this shit here. He's now lying prone in the darkness. This guy up the back, Caleb, can you roll a d20 for me? On a 1 to 10, he's going to run. On a 10 to nat 20. He is going to fucking run on in there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And as he runs in there, he is going to go in straight ahead and kind of run past you, Bias. And you feel this guy kind of beside you, but he's kind of not aware of you at the moment.
Right.
Agenar, Safirith, you guys hear some sort of bustling outside, and
maybe some hustling as well.
Honk looks at you. There's a rumble in the Bronx, and Honk looks at you and says,
Oh, don't worry about it. It's probably just people. You know what? It's probably your two friends having a disagreement. They'll work it out. You know how those two are. They're either gonna fight or they're gonna kill each other or fuck each other. One of the two.
But we kind of need both of them alive. So
we should make sure they don't kill each other, yes.
Thank you. So we'll head out the front.
Thank you for breakfast.
You're very welcome.
I ate whatever she didn't eat.
You guys are going to slowly come around the front here. It'll take you a turn to get there.
All right, seeing as how it seems that the turtle is being ganged up on for some reason, Stranger will walk to the left. As he's walking, sort of is eyeing the combat that's going on, able to see through this darkness. And he kind of he pushes his cloak back and says, "Things would end a lot easier if we'd all just talk about it." And he pulls out a wand out of a sort of like
I want to talk about it.
What's the word? Holster. A holster.
Oh,
pulls out a wand.
One holster.
And then he casts.
That's what I call my condoms.
He casts a third level.
I'm so sorry. You're doing these great descriptions.
He casts a third level lightning bolt in a line for those two guys. Not biased.
Spicy. So that's a nat 1 on the first saving throw. Can I get another?
Caleb is very excited.
And an 8.
That's 2 fails, so they take 8d6 of lightning damage.
Excuse me?
D6?
What?
I feel this lightning bolt nearby, that's for sure.
Wait, here.
Can you roll a D100 for me.
As the lightning bolt strikes out, you feel yourself be rejuvenated with this tingling, warm feeling.
The pathogen.
That if you were missing any hit points, now 2d10 of them will be regenerated.
That felt very good, but not necessary.
Go ahead and
they
roll
take
your...
27 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
But not biased.
Wait, each?
No,
in
you
a
missed.
line.
Yeah, you missed.
Each take 27 points.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So you watch as the guy in front of you takes that full brunt in the back, and his hair, the fur on Tabaxi goes into like a static afro, and it kind of turns around to you, kind of bleeding. You can see the sparks of the electricity still twitching in it. It looks unhappy, very badly injured. Is there anything else you wish to do?
As a bonus action, no one would see this, but he would see it. The stranger sort of almost goes negative in a way, like he gets very pale, and then like shadows seem to just leave him and then go down and absorb into the floor, and out of the floor a vicious looking pit bull that's just pure shadow emerges from the ground, and he looks down and says, "Time to play, dickhead." And he sicks his
Caleb, he
hound
named his dog after you.
All right.
and he sicks his hound of ill omen on the guy outside of the As soon as it forms, it just
Goes
runs
to him.
towards the its target.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll to Maul.
22 to hit.
22 definitely hits as your shadow pitbull leaps onto this guy.
And it's 7 points of piercing damage.
Excellent. As it grabs onto him, latches onto his arm, dog biting Tabaxi, dog biting cat. It is going to snarl and hiss and wave its arm about, frantically try to fling him off. Is that all you would like
That's all I would like to do.
to do? Bias, you smell the crackling, burning ozone of a lightning strike. You can kind of smell the guy beside you sizzling, kind of coughing.
And that would have hurt him as well.
Yep.
Tell me what you're doing here. And he swings low, trying to trip him.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check. We'll make this the shove mechanic against his dexterity. Make it with disadvantage, please,
God
because
damn it.
you can't see shit.
God damn it. 2 15s. Fuck yeah. So 15 plus athletic. 17.
17 plus 6 to this roll. Ooh, a 12. Excellent.
So he sweeps under and just tries to trip him up.
Yeah, you can feel him go down somewhere around you, hits the deck, lands on the ground there.
And I want to try and then like take it and take the hammer, swing it down, and do non-lethal damage.
Yeah, so that'll just be a straight roll on him.
Because he's on the ground.
Because he's on the ground, but it's also dark.
So, jeez, 16 plus 5, 21. Yeah, baby, dice have never been so kind to me.
21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Roll that sweet non-lethal damage.
Hey, I don't know how non-lethal works, but I don't want to kill him. That's a 5 plus 2, 7 damage.
7 damage. You strike down. You hit meat somehow.
I will stop hitting you if you tell me what's going on.
You get a hiss from under you, and you hear crawling.
Cat or hiss like a snake?
Hiss like a cat.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. Hiss like a snake.
Okay.
As this guy crawls out, can't crawl too far. 5, 10, 15. That's as far as he goes. This other guy, half his speed to get up and starts to make his way out. That's as far as he gets. The guy next to you, stranger, is going to whirl around and try to swipe at your dog with a sword swipe. It's going to swipe out twice to try and get your dog off him. That is a 18 and a 23 to hit your dog.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Your dog takes 15 points of piercing damage, and I need a con save from your dog.
I believe the dog.
Excellent. Okay.
Not the dog.
As the dog disappears, he looks dead in your eyes, stranger, and he says, "Oren will come for you." And he's going to start to run away.
Do I hear that?
Absolutely do. Agenar and Safirith, if you guys want to go ahead and roll initiative as you guys swing around this corner here.
12.
12 for Agenar. Oh shit, I just
No.
got out of it.
That was Safirith speaking.
Agenar, what'd you get?
I got a 19.
19. Excellent. So, top of the round, Agenar, you run around the corner and you just see this enormous ball of darkness in the center here. You can't see the stranger, you can't see Bias. You just see these two red-cloaked figures, one of them standing, the other one crawling out. They look pretty beaten up.
Ooh, this doesn't look good. And I'm going to cast light on a pebble and throw it at the ball of darkness.
You toss it into the ball of darkness. I believe that does jack shit to darkness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just see the glowing stone fly through, disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Any ideas?
Red cloaks. Bias has kept seeing people in red cloaks.
From inside the darkness, you're like, I'm fucking coming from you, Arden.
And that would be a bias. So,
Oren?
Tell me why you're here.
am I like next in that initiative, or am I within the? Okay, that's fine.
No. We have the stranger, then Bias, then Safirith.
That's fine.
Okay. Agenar, anything else you want to do? You got movement?
I have him. Oh no. Okay, then let's go help.
Stranger will... He's going to cast Hold Person on the one fleeing.
The one fleeing. Okay. Nat 20.
Ooh.
As you cast Hold Person on them.
Nice.
It's so good.
21.
It was Nat 1, Nat 20, Nat 1, Nat 20.
But usually there's so many Nat 20s off this dice.
Yeah. It's because it's rigged. It's the one I used. Oh, sorry. You go to Hold Person him. Can you tell us describe how you kind of cast Hold Person?
So shadows sort of kind of come out from his clothes and encase it, darken his hand fully, and he sort of throws it at the ground, and then a shadow kind of races towards the fleeing red-cloaked assassin and tries to hold on to its feet and keep him in place, but they just fizzle away.
Alas. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it. I'll sort of let him run off and kind of turn towards the darkness. And
excellent. Speaking of the darkness, Bias, we're onto you. Middle of the darkness.
All right, Arden. You fucking
oh,
love me.
actually,
Yeah.
the darkness falls because I casted Hold Person.
Excellent. Bias, you can finally see. You see a stranger staring down at you. You see two red hooded figures running away from you. You see Agenar. You see Safirith.
I just look ahead of me at the hood of the strange figure. I'm like, I just say, are you part of them? Are you one of them?
It's not my turn.
Fucking stay out of it then. He turns around and he just like starts stalking towards this guy.
Okay. He's still on the ground.
He's gonna try and like jam the elephant tusk at the base of his hammer into... Is he wearing like a cloak or something?
Yeah.
He's gonna try like jam it into the ground and like hold him there.
Okay. Go ahead and make a grapple check for me.
15.
16, 17, 18, 19. And it tears through pretty quickly. You notice as it tears through, there's another little tear of the cloak a little bit further up, similar to the part that you found.
Also, it does tear near the pocket, and you notice like a large medallion clatter to the ground. Next to his fucking large dick.
Where's the raccoon? I'm looking at the raccoon.
You see this medallion clatter to the ground.
What animal is it?
So that guy there, because he hissed like a snake, looks to be some sort of scaled kind of figure with a bit of a cobra-like head to him under the hood. A yuan ti, possibly.
Would I have any knowledge what the red cloaks are?
So you were aware that there's 5 different sects of your order. 4 of them you know very well.
Right.
1, people in the order know of its existence, but nobody knows what it is or what it does.
Right.
So no, you don't know anything about this.
Cool. I just look down and just like, sneaky fucking snakes. And go to hit him again. As I go to hit him, I'm like, is your sword poisoned as well? And like just hit him with my hammer.
With advantage.
Fuck me now. Oh, thank you. That 1 and then a 7, so 12.
12. You strike down at him, and as you strike down, he kind of rolls a little bit, and you hit Brown. Your hands jar ever so slightly. Is there anything else?
Imagine him just like the whole time. Like,
can't catch me.
I just look to these two. I'm like, don't let them fucking escape.
Brings us down to Safirith.
Roger. Okay. Hearing that, I'm going to run forward 30 feet, and then I'm going to bring out my quarterstaff and like swing it to the left of me so that I'm kind of blocking off that side, and then with my right hand I'm going to cast an Eldritch Blast
Okay, go ahead and fire an Eldritch Blast.
at the guy that's in the corner.
Standy boy? Yeah.
Standy boy. That's a 19.
19 definitely hits. How many Eldritch Blasts do you have at this point? I think you have 2.
Isn't it your attack?
Oh,
I do have 2.
Splitty.
I do have 2. That's correct. First one is 9 damage total.
Okay,
And
nice.
this second one is another 9 damage total, so 18 total.
Okay, nice. These 2 Eldritch Blasts burst on this dude's, on this Tabaxi's body. It appears to be 2 Tabaxis, 1 Yuan Ti. As they do, they kind of tear a bit of the robe. You can see fur underneath. This guy here, you watch as he runs all the way away from you. All the way away.
Does he go down on all fours?
Yeah, he does. He starts to go like running on the Serengeti sort of thing. Excellent. This guy here is going to take a swipe at you, Agenar, and a swipe at you, Safirith. 1 each. Safirith first. That is a 17 to hit you.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. You take 9 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Okay. That is a 20.
20. Excellent. You take
Dirty 20.
You take 11 points of poison damage as he swipes at you, Agenar, with a 11 to hit you.
It does not hit.
Misses, looks at you both and says, "Stay out of this." Slowly try to make his way away from you guys. He's fleeing, but that's all he can do. The guy on the ground in front of you, Bias, is going to get up. He's going to take 2 swipes at you. He's got a look on his face like someone who's resigned to his fate as these other people get away. They are 2 garbage rolls. That's a 9 and a 11.
I'll take that as a yes to that question.
Excellent. Is there anything else he wishes to do? There is not. Brings us around top 2. Agenar.
We can't stay out of it now. You've attacked us.
I know, rude. It's rude.
Agenar is going to cast Hold Person on him.
What's the DC?
A 14.
Okay. How do
Wisdom.
you cast Whole Person?
Agenar kind of like clutches her beads and kind of twists them around her hand as if wrapping someone up, and then like sort of glowing, a glowing ethereal version of that like starts to snake its way up and around his legs and around his.
Okay, yeah, you watch as it
him in
snakes.
some
Yeah, as it snakes up the
sparkly
Tabaxi's
sunshine.
body. The Tabaxi seizes up Petrificus Totalis style. His muscles seize and he cannot move for 1 minute, I believe.
Now you stay there and
Okay, excellent. You run up behind the guy that Bias is currently facing off with, the Yuan Ti that Bias is currently facing off with. You dash up as quickly as possible. Stranger, you can see this bird person running up to help the turtle person. And you can also see an infernal person down the...
Can I see that it's a Yuan Ti from behind?
Yeah, most of its clothes has been
It's
ripped
got-
off.
Yeah, Yuan Tis have that look about him from behind, like you
Back
can
of
just
the
tell.
cobra head is painted red.
Then in that case, Agenar is only going to go get 20 feet and then realize it's a Yuan Ti and sort of freeze.
Okay, nice. You see Agenar freeze as she sees this snake-like visage. Stranger, what would you like to do?
Stranger takes a look at this whole scenario, reaches into a pocket, pulls out a pipe, snaps his finger, puts out a puff of smoke, and just kind of watches.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Said to
excellent.
mind your business, Turtle Man.
Medicine tastes interesting when it comes from the source. Brings us to Turtle Man. Bias, what would you like to do?
You are now Turtle Man.
I'd kind of flash a glance to Agenar, like, "You okay?" And just turn back to him, just take 2 more swings.
2 more swings. Yeah, go ahead and take 2 more swings.
That's a 4 for some misses.
Misses with the first one.
So
You
it
whiff
is
over his head.
18 plus 5 is
Yeah.
23.
You swing once and he ducks under. He's like, ha 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 ha. And then
Come
whack
back
him in the
around
face.
second time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pump a smite into him. As I'm swinging around the first time, I was like, I fucking left. I'm not fucking coming back. And then hit him a second time for the 18. So I do a D8 plus a
2d8.
2d8.
Or if you're doing
extra.
second level, it'll be 3d8.
3d8. Whoop. Oh shit. 27 damage. As
Okay.
I'm swinging it around, I just get more and more angry, just coming through. I told you, I'm not fucking coming back. Boom.
You swing around and you connect with the hammer. As you do, this Yuan T, you watch as the neck snaps $1 million baby star and it drops to the ground as your smite goes off. It is shocked by this aura of radiant energy, I believe it is.
Yes.
Yeah. And it is fricasseed and it drops to the ground dead.
Under my breath whisper, fucking why does he want me to win?
Okay. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Nope.
Safirith, you watch as the Yuan T that Bias was fighting drops to the ground, beaten and fried by radiant energy. The guy behind you scarpering away. No, not scarpering away. Sitting there, frozen, muscles seized.
Because he's still in held person.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go up to him and like grab him. And can I pull him
Yeah.
towards the group?
Yeah, you can
Have
pull
enough-
him. Yeah, so you can pull him half speed.
I'm just going to like grab him by the edge of his cloak and just pull him
Okay.
back to the group. Are we still in
He,
combat?
he is held for 1 minute.
Okay.
So
I'm just going to like very quietly like lean down to him and just say, if you fucking try anything, I'll fry your brains out.
Oh,
Roll
just bring out
intimidation
the
for me.
timer.
That is a 21.
21. Yeah.
And I just put a tiny little crackle of Eldritch Blast in my hand that's holding him.
The tabaxi freezes up and you can't tell if it's the whole person or him, but he doesn't move. The noise of the battle settles for a moment. People are kind of walking past, poking their heads in, looking down the alleyway. Dead Yuan T on the ground, a live tabaxi there, Bias in full battle mode, and a stranger puffing on a pipe, watching you guys.
Can I still see the one that ran away?
From where you are, roll a perception check for me.
God
20.
With a natural 20, you can see him head down past Frong and Honk's place, and you watch as he kind of whips around into an adjacent alley, so kind of further towards me and then down an alleyway. You can definitely see which alleyway he went down.
I'm just going to like peer around and seeing the stranger puffing on his pipe. I'm just going to yell, "This isn't a free show. You can sod off."
I thought I was helping for a bit.
Was that you?
These guys.
You're not.
Does it look like red is my color?
He is not one of them.
What's going on? What was all that, Bias?
He just kind of looks at you and, can I move?
Yeah.
He just walks kind of past you, not shoulder checking you, but just moving past you, going towards the guy that's being held.
Agnar's just gonna like stare at the UNT for a moment.
He looks to the rest. He's like, the guy is not one of us, but this guy, he is someone we need to talk to.
Okay, we'll talk quickly because I can't hold him forever.
He can't talk in this state, can he? I take like anyone got a strap, bind his legs.
Yeah, I think I have some rope in my bag, and I'll pull it out and start tying it.
As we're
around.
doing that, I'm just going to sit on him.
You drop him on the ground
Yeah.
and sit on him.
And just like sit on him, this 300-pound turtle.
Easy.
Everything we can do to hold
Easy.
this leg.
With just the hammer resting next to his head.
You're going to sit on him with 300 pounds?
How much do I weigh, did I say? I think it was like 280 or something. A solid 280.
Okay.
I'm not going to
Maybe go
like jump on
sit
him,
on
but I'm
him.
going
You're
to,
still going to sit on him?
Crush
Yeah.
him to
Sit on him.
death.
You sit on him, and as you sit on him,
Yeah.
as you sit on him, have you ever sat on anyone before as Bias?
Probably, some Loxodon, yeah.
Make a real quick strength check for me, just a straight up strength check.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a nat one. 10 plus strength is 12.
Yeah, you sit on him, and as you sit on him, you hear like a little bit of a as one of his ribs kind of gives way.
Oops.
As the whole person drops, you get a I'm not going to move. Don't worry about it.
Great, start talking. Who are you? Why are you here and why are you after me?
Well, I'll take the last question first.
Okay.
After you, because I've told to. Second question, I'm here because I'm after you. First question, my name's none of your business.
All right, none of your business. Answers I kind of expected looking at this to you. You know how we talked last night?
Yes.
You know how we know some of the parts of our religion?
Yes.
Well, it's one part I kind of know about, but don't really know about.
I'm confused. What part? Attacking strangers?
Attacking me. I'm no stranger to my god.
Your god sent these people, or they're just a part of...
Look, Dan, so friends, who told you to come attack me?
Maybe he might be more talkative if you got off him. He might be in a lot of pain.
I'm sure he's done worse to other people. None of your business. Who told you to come attack me? Did it start with an A by any chance?
I'm here on behalf of the balance. Balance is the way.
Okay, so what did you want from me?
Your soul.
Now do you feel bad that I broke a rib?
Sorry, Bias, what does he mean by your
I'm
soul?
Very confused because I feel like balance is usually a good thing, but the way he said it, not so much.
As everyone's kind of gathered around this, the stranger walks up and to the dead Yonti kind of kicks him and being like, Turtleman, you know what they're after. You heard them say it's some god?
Yeah, I know who they're after. Yeah, they're after me. They're after my soul, apparently.
Why are you wasting time asking them questions?
Niceties. You don't just kill someone just for the sake of it without asking them the name.
Yeah, don't ask them the name. And he looks down to the dead.
Oh.
I was talking to him. He didn't say anything. He hissed at me.
Fair enough.
That's his name. That's how he says it. That's how he pronounces it.
Man, none of your business then. What is the tabaxi called? Meow?
Well, I'm the tabaxi. Oh, you mean the other tabaxi?
Yeah, the one that got away.
I don't know.
The one who left you.
I don't know.
So
Well, that's his name. I don't know.
all right.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Thank you.
You said you're here in the name of balance, but you must have someone you answer to.
I ain't saying shit to any of you.
Well,
Your Loxodon friend's gonna fucking fry too. I hope you realize that.
Yeah, we know. Tell you what, friend. One got away, one dead. In the name of balance, what do you think we should do with you?
Doesn't matter. My fate's already sealed. You'd kill me now, or I go back empty-handed. Either way, I'm dead.
what if we let you go? Then that would be, you could not go back, and then I'm just possibilities.
Looks at you all.
Everyone always goes back.
Yeah, looks at Bias and says, "They don't know much about what you did or what you do they?"
No.
Well, I'll bid the Loxodon adieu when I see her in the afterlife.
Tell you what, I'll do what you were doing to my friends here. And he finds their weapon, whatever weapon it is.
Yeah, sure. So
Agenar, take this.
Okay.
she can't hold weapons. She hasn't got hands. She's got hands. What the fuck?
I know, right? It was surprising to me too.
Well, I'm not an actual chicken.
You looked like it when you went up to my friend.
Cool. And you see Agenar just kind of bristle.
We might see Agenar stab someone.
No,
Agenar
I'm
might
just
not be the
holding
right
it.
one for this. Stranger, what's your name?
At least you're going to get my name before you kill me?
You didn't try to kill me, apparently, so I'm not trying to kill you.
Azareth.
Azareth. You get to decide. One dead in front of you, one ran away. What should I do with this one?
First things first. What's your name?
My name is Bias.
Great. Now if you try and kill me, I can kill you. Well, Bias, you did say to mind my business, so I don't see how any of this is my choice. These people seem to have their quarrel with you. I was just passing by when I heard this terrible screech, and I thought I'd help you out since you seemed outnumbered, but seemed pretty capable.
I got some tricks up my sleeve. I would say the same about you, but I saw fuck all during that half of that fight.
That's my tricks, friend.
Thank you. Yes. All right, Agenar, back to you. You're apparently devoted to a good god.
Mm.
Knowing that this guy wants my soul, knowing that he's probably done it before, what should we do with him?
You're putting me in a very tricky position because I don't deal with these kinds of consequences. I deal with healing people. So, why does he want your soul?
Bias, you feel him wriggle out from under you.
I'll let him go.
Moves. You let him go? Okay. He wriggles out and he looks. What are you doing? You're not going to kill me?
I don't do that anymore, friend.
Well, I'll pass it on to your favorite tutors. And you best be getting back if you want to save your Loxodon friend. And he turns and he runs out and he heads back down the same way, Azareth, as the other Red Hood.
If you come after me again, it won't be the same. Right. Breakfast. Probably cold by now, but, friend, you can join us if you want. What was it, Azeroth?
Azareth. Close.
Reth. Sorry. That was an honest mistake, honestly. I wouldn't do that on purpose.
Not one to turn down an invitation for food.
Great. I'll buy you around.
That is if, the invitation stands with everyone. I could just sod off.
No, it's fine. I just wasn't sure if you were just looking for entertainment. I hadn't quite realized that you were the one that dropped the smoke bomb or whatever it was.
A smoke bomb. Well, that's one way to say it. Sure, I will accept your invitation for breakfast.
Oh, you didn't see a shaggy, tall man.
Oh, shit, right.
Big coat. I'm assuming you didn't find him out here.
No, I woke up these three guys out of the garbage and I didn't see our friend. No.
Half-elf looks a bit feral.
I was about to say the exact same fucking word.
Yeah, well, we've been around each other too much, so.
Ah.
Oh, you didn't see him. Well, I guess we'll just go in.
Breakfast time. And as we do, I'll go to the body of the snake and pick up the medallion.
You pick up the medallion and you examine it, and you see on one side what seems to be a scales, perfectly balanced. You don't know why, but for some reason the image invests in you a sense of anxiety.
There's always a bias in fucking nature.
And that's where we're going to end our session.
Theater of the Mind Flip.
You're still here? Thanks for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer. We go live on every podcast app every Tuesday. Follow us on Twitter at MindFlayer_pod and on Instagram at Theater of the Mind Flayer with an RE, you filthy Americans. If you like what you heard, leave us a review. Or, whatever. Just do what you want. I'm not your dad.